What the heck is going on, guys? How's everybody? Today it's update day and we have a lot of content incoming. I'm very excited. The major thing that we are getting is going to be the Guild Siege battle. So it's actually, from what I read, for the most part, it's going to work very, very similarly to Sky Arena, but we're going to go through it. It's going to be where 3 guilds compete to capture bases and earn points to seize victory. So essentially there's going to be like 3 sides. You're going to each have bases. These bases are going to have lineups in them, which we're going to go through a little bit of how they're going to do it, but they'll have lineups from your guild members, and then you can attack and like take over the battlefield. And like a lot of times what ends up happening is the 2 stronger alliances like decimate like the weaker alliance, and then they try to like fight. If you played Sky Arena, you're going to know right away what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So it's going to be held in 3-month cycles, so 12 weeks. So it's going to be like you're trying to gain your rankings throughout those 3 months. And it's going to run on the following schedule. So it's going to be 2 preparation periods every week. So there's going to be a battle for the first half, and then there's like a break, and then there's like a second half of the battle, and then there's the tally, and then the next preparation stage. So essentially, you'll have like an 8-hour window or something like that. It doesn't exactly say,
12.
but 12-hour window. Sorry,
Unless they're going to do 24, but it looks like it's going to be a 12-hour fight, a 12-hour break, a 12-hour fight, a 12-hour break, and then a 1-day preparation.
Yeah, and that's very similar to how it was done in Sky Arena. Actually, exact same, right?
And then Sundays are like the off day.
Yeah,
nothing
Sunday
happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, actually, most guilds do
Guild raid,
on Sunday.
or at least that's on our server, anyways.
Well, that's what we do. Other guilds do other days.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's going to be, during the tally period, there's going to be rankings and rewards calculated, and participation rewards will be given out. So it says the first season of Guild Siege Battle will start on 7/03. So, sorry, we aren't, like, actually getting it this update, but, like, I think the I think it's going to be in the...
The preseason, I think, is going to start right away.
Oh, you do think there's going to be...
I think the preseason's going to start right away, and the first real season... No, it says first season of Guild Siege Battle will start on the 7th.
Yeah.
Or the 3rd, sorry, of July, as a preseason after the update.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're not getting it yet, but I do think we're going to get this screen.
Yeah, so we won't get that for like 2 weeks almost.
2 weeks, yeah. But it's definitely something you need to consider, right? Because you're going to need to be able to build out teams and stuff like that for this. So it's actually talking about that right here, and that's how to participate. So it says guilds with over a certain number of guild members can participate in Guild Siege Battle, of course. It says at least 10 participants are required to participate in the Guild Siege, and you must have at least 5 defense teams out of 12 bases to apply for participation. So everyone has to be able to put together enough defense lineups in order to put it in the 12 bases. Again, these fights are going to be very similar to how Challenge Arena is. So you're going to like just put out your defense and then people can attack it.
Yeah, you won't be able to use the same monsters twice for multiple defenses and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then, so how it's going to work is guild masters or veterans can select guild members to participate in Guild Siege, and guild members can set their defense decks. So essentially, all the guild members are going to put forward their defenses, and then as guild masters or veterans, you're going to select those as defenses for the base. So a lot of times a good strategy is if you have someone who's really, really strong in your alliance, or a couple people who are really strong, you put 4 like solid but weaker lineups, and then you put 1 like really, really good lineup in like each base, so that hopefully they can't burn down the whole base. Even if they can beat like 4 of them.
You put whoever your strongest member is, you put all their defenses along the front line.
Yeah.
1 of each, you know.
So yeah, this mode's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited, and there's also going to be 4-star monster only bases, and it's going to be the same for attacking. So it's going to be 4-star only, and that's going to be on the bases 2, 8, and 12. So yeah, that's a cool mechanic as well. And then it says the participating guilds will match 1v1v1, except for the occasional 1v1 matches. So as we said, there's going to be like 3 different sections of like houses or whatever you want to call it, bases. And then, yeah, you're all going to compete like against each other. So as I said, usually a lot of people will like burn one side to the ground and then fight each other. So you want to try to have as many lineups as you can. As you take bases, you're going to need more lineups to put in.
Yep. Yeah, you need 60 lineups to start, and then you're going to need another 60 lineups or whatever after you take over all the bases.
Yeah, so you definitely need a lot of your guild members to have a lot of their monsters built up, and a lot of like different options for teams. So this is where it's going to be good too to build a lot of the 4-stars. We have a really good 4-star list out. Tons of the other content creators have good 4-star lists.
It's going to be a lot of light and darks.
A lot of light and darks, yeah. And actually, spoiler alert, there is some buffs coming to some of the 4-star units as well. So we'll look at that as well. But so it says how to battle and capture bases. So we kind of already explained all this and how it's all going to work. But I definitely recommend if you didn't play Sky Arena that you go read through that.
If I go back up there, it says the rule of the battle is the same as in the arena with a team composition of 1 summoner and 4 monsters. Yeah, that should be 3, right?
That should be 3 for sure. Yeah. That's going to be 3, not 4. Anyway, you're right. But yeah, it's pretty much everything we explained already. And then this is just talking about victory, rewards. So the amount of guild ranking points obtained is determined based on the ranking and siege battle rankings of the matched guilds. Guild member rankings is determined based on the contribution they made each round. So that's going to be defense as well as attack. The guild members' contribution rankings are tallied for each round, while the guild rallies rankings are tallied on a seasonal basis. So seasonal is going to be every 6 weeks. No, 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 months. Ranking rewards are given out based on the guild siege ranking and can be collected upon entering the next round of the participation period. Crystals, gems, and loot boxes. Crystals and gem boxes rewards are available to all guild members. Only guild members who have contributed of 5 or higher can get a loot box through a separate draw. So it looks like even if you don't participate, you're still going to get stuff. But if you participate like 5 or more times, then you're going to get extra stuff.
Normally, if I remember from the other one, 5 points was just 1 win.
Just 1 win, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Nice. And then also huge, so this is actually coming with this update. So this is going to be the new battlefield. It's called Sunset Island. So it's going to be a 5v5 battlefield, sorry. And how it's going to work is the team is going to defeat enemy bosses. Sorry guys, I suck. There's going to be 2 bosses on each side, and you're going to try to kill your opposing team's boss first. Whoever kills it first wins.
And they march towards the middle.
Yeah.
And they fight each other once they get to the middle. So it's like guaranteed to end eventually.
Eventually, yeah. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm assuming that like it's going to be one here. This is going to be the middle spot. Looks like there is going to be some side map stuff, so we'll see what's on the sides.
It says allied bosses strengthened by defeating guard towers and guard knight guarding the boss.
Okay, awesome. So there's going to be stuff on the side.
On the sides, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be pretty dope, actually. And then
it sounds fun.
It also says allied creatures will be summoned to help you destroy the neutral bases on the outskirts. So it looks like we're also going to get like minions to help us. So we're going to want to try to probably kill the other team's minions.
Yep.
And then it kind of just works the same as all the other ones, just the rewards with the victory seals and the gold. And then so here's the updated schedule. So we have the Sunset Island, and then it's going to go back to the Sky Waterfall Island, which is the mining one.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Sky Waterfall Island's the Capture the Flag.
It is the Capture the Flag one. I apologize. And then the Sunset Island one again, and then the Capture the Flag, and then back to the Moon Shadow. So really awesome that we're going to get definitely a better mix. Here we're going to get to experience the Capture the Flag one a bit more, as well as the new one, and get a break from the...
And it says renew Moon Shadow Force, so it seems like they're reworking it.
Yeah,
they're probably going to make it 5v5 like all the other ones.
Yeah, the 10v10's a little crazy for mobile. It causes crashes. So big shout out to CompUS, because I think that's why they dropped it down to 5v5.
And it's actually been taking really long to queue, especially for that one.
Yeah.
Because people don't like to do it. People save their tickets for the next one because they like the Sky Waterfall Island.
Yep.
But now we're getting the Sunset Island instead. But I'm sure people are still happy that they saved their tickets for that.
Yeah, I'm excited to try the new one. Definitely planning to stream that this weekend. The new Battlefield. It'll be fun. I'm sure maybe you'll stream it tomorrow, maybe.
I don't have any tickets. I used them all.
Oh, you suck. Do it on my account. No, just kidding. Okay, so also we are getting equipment succession. So this is going to be awesome. So essentially, it's going to be a system where you can transfer a portion of enhancement levels, sub-property grade, and effect stones of material equipment is going to be added.
It's just like the Rune one.
Yep, so that's a really...
Well, it's a little bit more, I guess, because it transfers over the grade levels and stuff.
And
too.
all the gems and stuff, too. No.
Yeah. Not the gems.
You have to remove them.
The gems you just have to remove, but it transfers over the
book
effect
stuff?
stones and they're not books. It's the other ones.
Yeah, the weird spider web looking things. And then they added this outfit disassembly, which this just seems dumb to me.
We'll have to see what happens because some of the outfits are like really bad. Well, like some of them they give like 300 health.
Yeah, true.
What do you want 300 HP for? Really? Like they add up when you have all of them. Because then it's like 3,000 health. But it's like 300 health just to supports.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they...
Yeah, I wonder what
you're
you're going to be able to get out of that.
And then, so here's just talking a bit more about Battlefield stuff. And then they changed how the elite creatures work in hero area. So I think it was spawning every like half an hour or something, but...
It was half an hour. And then like the next half an hour would be another zone. And the next half an hour would be another zone. And then they had to have a half an hour wait period where there'd be no ones that spawn.
So there's going to be extremely better. It's just going to be every 5 minutes. So way better. And of course they took out like the UI where it says like when they spawn because they're just going to spawn every 5 minutes. So you're pretty much going to be able to clear that whenever you need to. So you can just get a group of friends and clear that really quickly.
It wasn't so bad before because it would take you like... I guess it would only take you like 5-10 minutes to like clear out a whole zone, but then you go through all the channels and clear out all the channels as well. That would take like the half an hour, then you can move on to the next zone.
Yeah.
But now, every 5 minutes will be so easy.
Yep. And then they also are doing some change to runes, so they're adding random rune crafting.
They already had random rune crafting.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're just changing it up a little bit.
Yeah, they're just making it a bit different.
They're making it not cost the things.
What things?
No, never mind. I'm wrong.
Okay.
Because it's random. When you craft the ones that are like the certain element, they
it costs the things. Yeah, the runestone things.
Yeah.
The random ones didn't.
Yeah, what they're doing there.
Party dungeon, Prof's Luna Aid buff will be applied according to the number of party members. So they're just like kind of changing how this works. So
number of party members lacking.
Yeah, so if you run it with
down
2.
one person.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll be able to like just solo these now.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be nice, actually, kind of. But that's just for the lower level ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just Foggy and White Shadow.
And then it says Galagos is changing from 2 weeks to 4 weeks, so we kind of already knew this. So it's going to be a month-long season now. And of course, they doubled the Galagos shop, so you aren't going to lose any of your rewards for that.
Yeah, they doubled the rewards and doubled the shop.
Yeah, double the rewards and double the shop. So it's just going to be a little bit less strenuous, especially for those of us who have already done it a million times. And it's fun, for sure, and it's cool. But yeah, it's nice to not have to do it every 2 weeks. And then there's some changes to Arena.
That doesn't even sound like a real change.
Yeah.
Like if they quit, then it just moves you to the victory. Oh, without the victory animation. Okay.
No victory animation. And then they are doing just some changes to quests and things like that. A big thing I want to talk about here, though, is the repeat battles. So right now, if you run like 18, it shows you rewards in between every single time. But it's no longer going to do that. It's just going to run all 18, and then it's going to show you the rewards at the end. So.
Oh, I thought they were getting rid of the reward screen at the end.
Like, after every battle, I think.
No, like, at the very end. It's so annoying. It, like, comes up with this big gray screen that stops everything that you're doing. I don't think they're gonna have that. I think you're just gonna keep auto-killing things.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little lamer. I thought that was gonna save us some time in between. But I guess it's cool to stay on auto. And then just some other improvements and things like that. they are buffing vampire runes to 30%. Kina is getting her buff that lots of people have been talking about. She's essentially changing from defense to attack. There's a bunch of other stuff in here. Probably going to cover this in a separate video. I want to talk to some Kinas that I know and get their opinions on that. Maybe we'll try to throw together another podcast again or something. See if we want to come talk some crap again. And then they did some buffs to some 4-star units, as I said. So I think that this is in anticipation of the 4-star only bases. So there's some buffs to, let's see here, the Fire Elemental, the Water Amazon, the Wind Inferno, the Light Werewolf, the Wind Battle Mammoth, the Dark Battle Mammoth, and then unfortunately the old Galleon Water Pirate Captain is getting his nerf that we all have seen from Korea. So his mana...
Fortunately for me, I never built them. And I traded away all my pieces because I thought I was going to be able to get them forever.
Same for me too, actually. But yeah, so they made the mana cost go up to 4. So the big thing was he would get off a defense break and attack up on you with a 3 mana cost. He was one of the only, actually I think he was the only person who did that for 3 mana.
And also I'm pretty sure that same skill was the one that gave the cooldown reduction thing or whatever as well.
Yeah.
Cooldown pushback or whatever it was.
So this is very sad for those who have it built. Also, the Fire Chimera is getting a buff, as well as the Wind one, so maybe he'll actually be viable. I'm liking that this is 3 mana cost here going down.
He really needed a buff. He was so easy.
Yeah, he was so bad, especially compared to his brothers. So.
Yeah. Well, like, the Fire one wasn't great, but the Water one's amazing.
Yep. And then there's the Wind Vampire Hunter, the Wind Joker, although I don't really know if I call that a buff.
It's a buff, but not much of one.
Yeah, the Fire and Wind and Light All-Cult Girl.
Yeah, the light one, that might be a little bit too much.
Increased
She was
skills.
already good.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Unfortunately, the Wind Beetle Knight seemed to got a little bit of a nerf, as well as the Light Beetle Knight got a little bit of a nerf.
I was just about to start building my Wind Beetle Knight.
So sad.
Well, not so sad, because I didn't put him in my blessing yet. He was, like, next up.
Looks like the Dark Pioneer is getting a pretty decent buff to a lot of his skills.
Yeah, he's getting massive overall.
Ooh, Dark Jack-o'-lantern's getting big changes. So if you have him, I definitely recommend going and checking that out. Too bad it's not your light. Oh, you don't have the Jack-o'-lantern, do you?
No.
I was thinking of the Joker. And then they're buffing the Terrible Tornadoes. So that was the... One Punch Man collab girl, and it also looks like they're buffing the samurai guy as well, the fire guy. So that's pretty cool.
That might make him good.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe test him out. We'll see. And then it looks like we're just gonna get a bunch of free rewards just for all the stuff we've already done in the game. So we'll see how much that continues on. That might be good.
I don't even know if I have a 3-star 15 Awaken.
What?
For real.
You don't have Shannon built?
No, she's not 15 Awakened.
Oh my god. Okay. That's why you have so much gold, you hoarder. And they're bringing back this event, which is now actually awesome, even though I used to rip on this event. This is a really good event.
Yeah, it's been good for a while now.
Yeah, there's a million fixed issues, which props to them. Keep bringing out these huge buffs, or huge fixes, even if they're all, like, super dumb. I like to see that.
Yeah, it's like 90% of them, like, change the Spires of Ascension loading screen splash art. Who cares? But there are some random ones mixed in there that are good.
Yep, and then that's just some events that are ending and some that are starting.
The biggest news from the whole entire thing, go right back up to the top. And like the very first screenshot that they have here.
Oh, Cheddar. So far.
Look at this guy. See, last video, he had 900,000 crystals. What happened?
Bruh. Bruh. Also, I wonder what this is going to be eventually.
Yeah.
Labyrinth?
Maybe. That would be cool. Another type of guild, but co-op content.
Yep. It'd be like Galagos, but guild. That's what I think.
Yeah, a Labyrinth style thing would be really fun. I loved Labyrinth in Sky Arena. It was one of the better pieces of content. Yeah,
like, to be honest, maybe this is unpopular opinion, but I'm really happy that this is slowly just turning into Sky Arena, but as an MMORPG, like, maybe, or not a...
I wish that I could have all my guys from Sky Arena, but...
Oh my god. You can't take your 7-year account from Sky Arena.
Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, so this Guild Siege content, even though we're not quite getting it yet, definitely start preparing for it. But yeah, we've blabbled on long enough.
Actually, Skyrim is coming out with a massive update that they keep splashing in my face every time I load up Chronicles.
Oh my god, maybe I need to go check it out. It's been a long time.
I think I need to log in and get their like rewards for Chronicles.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I think they're doing one of those cross reward things again or something.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. Anyway, we babbled enough. We somehow kept it almost under 20 minutes. Sorry, we talk a lot with the updates, but yeah, hopefully you had fun hanging out. Hopefully you learned something. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Cheddar, you have anything?
Nope.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one.